think?
I think it's amazing! A skirt that's a video screen? Congratulations, Raspberry. What a brilliant invention.
Thanks, Strawberry. Apple, can we jump online? Berry in the Know is almost over. It's the Fashion Talk webcast we're doing this fashion show for. Oh.
Mavis Maraschino here, thanking you for keeping your peepers glued to this episode of Berry in the Know, the Berry Bitty fashion world's go-to show to know what's nouveau, you know? Don't forget our technology and fashion contest taking place tomorrow.
That's the contest we entered!
We have some spectacularly intriguing entries coming in from all over the Berry Bitty world. But the entry that's really frilling my frock is from Berry Bitty City and those fabulous fashionistas Lemon Meringue and Raspberry Tort.
I can't believe it!
Don't forget to be ready to text in your votes for your favorite techno fashion. Until then, Mavis Maraschino reminding you to ask yourselves, are you Berry in the Know?
When the Berry Bitty world sees Strawberry walk down the runway wearing my screen skirt and Lemon's mood nails, will absolutely, positively get the most votes.
Lemon, your mood nails turn blue. Are you sad?
I was just thinking, Raspberry's screen skirt is so outrageously wonderful. I don't know if my mood nails make much of a statement.
Well, I think they're great.
Thank you, but you'll barely see them in the webcast. They're not as prominent as, like, a hairstyle or... That's it! Forget mood nails. I'll do moody hair. We'll call them Moodies.
Whoa, wow. It's kind of last minute. Can you pull that off in time? The contest is tomorrow.
I can try, and I always have the mood nails as backup. Well, you better get to it. It's gonna be a long night. Here goes nothing. Juice cables. It's not alive, is it? No, it's the sparkleberry juice that makes it move that way, and the energy of the emotion of whoever wears it. Behold, moody hair! Hey, Orange, I haven't been to many fashion shows, but aren't we supposed to have a model? What's going on in the dressing room? Sorry, it's taking longer than we thought to reroute all the screen skirt cables. And we haven't even added the moody hair yet.
Maybe I shouldn't try to change tops. Just model one outfit.
Can't have a fashion show with only one outfit. We have to find a way. We gotta model at least 4 different tops with the screen skirt. But how? Even with both of us helping, she can't change that fast. Because you're always wanting us to. Here comes peace and harmony. Hi, girls. We would love to watch your fashion show. Is that okay?
What? We? You dragged me here. A little early for Halloween, isn't it?
You're very welcome to watch. Excuse us for a second. Psst, I've got an idea.
Oh!
Why not use the twins as models? That way people will think it's just one model, and you can have one on camera while the other is changing.
Might work. But we wanted to feature you in your kitchen, Strawberry. Strawberry'd still be in the video clips on the skirt. Good point.
Let me ask him.
I thought the theme was technology in fashion, not monotony in fashion.
I'm sure they're just ironing out some glitches. Ironing? Fashion? Clothes? Funny, huh?
No.
Excuse me, sour, sweet. We have a problem we think that you could help us with. We're wondering if you could take over from me in the fashion show and be our models?
Oh, we're so flattered. Yes.
Wait, hold up. Why would anyone want to look at me?
Sour, you're gorgeous.
Well, of course you would say that. You look just like me.
Well, you also have personal flair.
I don't.
You do.
You have more.
That's silly.
Everyone will be looking at you instead of me.
Won't.
Will.
Girls, Only one of you will be on stage at a time. We have so much to do by tomorrow. Please, there's no time for arguments.
There's always time for arguments. Like jelly beans, you can't have just one.
Come on, Sour. It'll be fun.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you so much for thinking of us, Strawberry.
Are you sure this moody hair thing is gonna work?
Wow, it really does work. I'm impressed, Lemon.
Is, something wrong, Sour?
Sweet's hair looks better than mine.
Oh, I think I get it. Sour's hair is green with envy.
Trust me, Sour. If both your hairstyles are fabulous, it'll be just as much my reputation as yours. Now remember, girls, the fashion webcast is tonight, so you'll have to keep your moodies on for the rest of the day. Moodies? Oh, that's cute, Lemon. I'll see you at rehearsal in half an hour. We'll be there.
What's with you and this we thing?
We're twins.
Not if I can help it.
Hi, Orange. You look nice today. Sweet! Sour! So do you! Wow! Are those Lemon's moody hair pieces? She calls them moodies. Aren't they the best? She's so talented.
Oh, is that what talent is? Who knew?
We need to pick up a few things for the cafe. Happy to help.
Then help me understand why there's no whole wheat flour in this whole joint.
Oh, I just ran out this morning.
Great. Well, I guess we can just forget about baking at the cafe this week. No pancakes, no pies, no muffins, no bread.
Sour? Well, let's see. What if we try almond flour or coconut flour? Might be fun to improvise.
No waffles, no puff pastries, no cake, and you can kiss cookies goodbye.
Do you think this is funny?
Ooh, what's this? My sweet sister? Angry?
I'm not angry. Why would you say that? Because your hair is steaming. This is so great. Oh, golly, that's probably just static or I don't know. Aw, your hair is blushing. That's awesome. Your hair is doing a joy dance. You must be very happy.
Happy? I am not.
I was just seeing what the hair is doing, and Lemon told me these do's don't lie. But I've never told a lie in my life. That's just so wrong.
As if.
Gee, don't get your hair in a tangle. Quick, the door. Good move, Orange. I'm so glad those things are locked in there. Did I or didn't I?
Did you or didn't you what?
Close the back window this morning? I didn't. Raspberry, are you here? Girls, have you seen two runaway hair extensions?
With attitudes?
Those twins are never on time. Hello? Oh, hi, Strawberry. You're where? They what?
Are those mine? Are they wearing hats from my new puppy fashions? No one's supposed to see those until I release my spring line. Did you have to make them so moody?
I didn't realize how much Attic control emotion those twins had roaring around inside them. Must have blown their circuits. Oh, yoo-hoo! Oh, cutie mooties! That's right, it's me. Come to Mama.
They sure love their mama.
Get him! Over here! Watch out! There's one! I got one! Hey, check it! Hair bait. Naughty Moody's! Naughty! Oh. What are we gonna do? I don't think all the moose in the world could get those things to behave.
Well, I'm not modeling with some wigged-out wiglet on my head.
Lemon, we'll do anything to help you with the show.
Go ahead and make a fool of yourselves in front of all the Berry Bitty world. But you can count me out.
Sour, don't you think you're sounding just a little bit,
Selfish?
Yes.
No.
Raspberry, you better go ahead without me and just do the show with your skirt.
I'm not doing the fashion show without you. We're a team, Lemon.
Thanks, Raspberry. I really thought I had something with my original vision. What was that? A hair cam that displays on Raspberry's skirt. But I couldn't hide the cameras and cables well enough. Cool. You know, I bet you I could hide cameras in these barrettes. You could? And I think I could make them wireless. No cables to mess with. You could? But now it really is last minute. I don't know if we can do it. I thought I could run the cafe. I failed. I thought I could make moody hair. Failure.
Lemon, just do your best.
I don't wear glasses.
Yes, but it's important that the audience thinks you and Sweet are the same model.
That's the problem. I don't want to be the same as her.
But Sour, you agreed.
I didn't. You twisted my arm.
Okay, guys, everything's ready with the Berry Web hookup. When this light goes red, the webcams will be live, and you're on. Every Berry in the Know fan in the Berry Bitty world will be streaming your fashion show. Thanks, Apple. Great job.
Are you done with me yet?
And yes. Lemon, you're a genius. Sour, you look gorgeous.
You're just saying that because now I look like you.
Oh, Sour, I'm sorry, but please, can't you try and be a good sport? Hi, Sweet. Whoa, you look terrific.
I am not Sweet.
That is, I am not responsible. It's all due to Lemon's genius and yours, Apple. Look at all this. How does this work? This will show what's airing on Berry in the Know, and this shows what our webcams on stage are filming live.
Whatever.
I mean, amazing. You're so talented. And when the light turns red...
Never mind that.
How is it all plugged in? Well, the Sparkleberry juice power cables are connected to the...
Apple, can you help me with this light stand?
Sure. Excuse me.
Power cable. Power cable.
That'll do, Apple. Thanks.
Anytime. Ah, it's down. Why is it down? I must have crashed the system with those brat cams. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Apple, we're ready to go in 10.
Yeah, no worries.
Mavis Maraschino here. Hello, fans. Are you Berry in the know? Well, we're about to find out when we begin our first fashion show contest. Merciful Madras, the submission from Berry Bitty City is broadcasting early. They weren't supposed to start for another few minutes, but, ooh, it looks like something interesting is going on there. The latex can wait. We take you live to Berry Bitty City.
Lemon! Lemon, where are you? 5 minutes! We've got to get the barrette cameras in the twins' hair! I can't find the models! What? They must be over there. Why did you say I twisted your arm?
It's so clear now. This was all your planning to get us to look exactly the same. Of all the underhanded...
You know this fashion show wasn't my idea.
I don't know that.
You actually believe we all plotted behind your back?
Anything's possible.
It's only for the show anyway. It's not like you have to look like me forever.
Hello? We're twins?
Places, people! 3 minutes to airtime!
What is it?
They're loose!
Who's loose?
Strawberry, you identity saboteur, helping Sweet eradicate any last bit of individuality I have.
She... never. There you are! Quick! We're live in 2! More like in 1! Burst in boysenberries! Get those barrette cams in their hair! Where'd they go?
Hey, your hair looks better than mine. I'm not setting a foot on that catwalk until I look as good.
But your hair looks good too.
Does not.
Does too. Hey, Apple. Is that light supposed to be on? What light? That red one. We're on! Unplug! Unplug! They've been seeing us! Seeing us? Who? Everybody! We've been on live all this time! We're live in 2! More like in 1! Burst in boysenberries! Get those barrette cams in their hair! Aw, disaster! Our reputations are ruined! I'll never sell another outfit! My salon will be boycotted! Never showing my face again! Wait, I've got it! Identity makeovers! I'm in! I'll change my name, hair, face, voice. I won't even be raspberry anymore. I'll even start eating lima beans.
It's not that bad.
It's worse! Look how many messages are waiting for us to read! I'll never look at my phone again. Can you just imagine the nasty texts we're getting? I'm so sorry. I was in charge of the tech. It's my fault.
It's not your fault, Apple. It's mine.
What do you mean, Sour?
I fooled around with Apple's computer stuff. I was trying to, well, pull the plug on the whole show. And seeing the playback of how awful I treated my sister, I never knew how awful I was.
You're leaving?
You'll be better off without me. Sweet'll stay and help you in the cafe.
Don't count on it.
Sweet? What are you... You didn't do anything wrong. You never do.
You're my sister. I stick with you no matter what.
Oh, Sweet. I'm sorry. Everywhere we go, I wear out our welcome.
You can't leave. I've been all over, and I promise, this place is the best. You'll see. This is the kind of place where you can wear out your welcome and still be welcome. Because you're loved.
That's right. Please don't go.
Really?
You'll forgive me?
Us.
Us.
We'll both try and get along better.
Of course. Here goes. Bouncy myrtle berries! I can't believe this!
That bad, huh?
No, listen. Congratulations to Berry Bitty City for winning Berry in the Nose fashion contest.
What?
How inventive and avant avant-garde of you to enter a comedy fashion show. Your admirer, Mavis Maraschino.
We won?
So, Lemon, I forgot to ask. What did you end up doing with those hair thingies?
The Moody's? They disappeared. Thank goodness we've seen the last of them. Once upon a time, a long time ago, a princess named Coconut Cupcake was taking a stroll, and she came upon a troll. The troll guarded a bridge, a troll who let no one pass without paying the toll. Princess Coconut Cupcake ordered the troll who takes the toll to lower the bridge so she might cross. But you must pay the toll, insisted the troll who takes the toll. Ha, says you. I am Princess Coconut Cupcake, and you must do as I say, said Princess Coconut Cupcake in an ever so high and mighty manner. That was not really good manners at all.
Heel? 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 Help! Oh, so much for heel.
Jill refused to pay the toll to the troll. She said, I will find my own way. Well, and what do you
I thought it sounded like story time. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's actually a good place to stop. We're just at the end of the chapter. We'll find out what the littlest bearkin told the princess next time. Yay!
Bye, kids. Wow, they really love that story.
Every time I read it to them, it's like they're first.
You know, Plum has been asking for ideas for a play to direct. And I'm wondering if she could do a Berry fairy tale as a play. You know, put on a show for the kids.
That's a great idea. I'll loan her my big book of Berrykin Berry fairy tales. This is great! What a super idea! You don't know how long I've been trying to decide which play to do.
And how special to do something for the Berrykin kids. It'll be like a cozy little story time on stage.
Perfect. Thanks, girls. Nice one, Plum. Thank you, Orange. Well, hello there, Plum. Huh? Oh, Cherry, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. I kind of squashed your Berry Big Glitz and Glamour magazine. I'm really...
Snowberry and the Seven Berrykins. Colossal Smash stage play at Berry Big City Theater.
Oh, yeah. It's huge. Biggest thing to hit Berry Big Broadway in years. It's packing in the audiences. Snowberry and the Seven Berrykins? That's a big production.
Wow. You know, I could do something sensational with that play. I would direct it. Bigger, better. I could make it a bigger hit than it is in Berry Big City.
I thought you were just putting something together for the Berrykin kids. You know, a cozy little story time on stage.
Huh? Oh, sure. But this will be bigger and better. And when the final curtain falls and the applause of the audience is ringing in the rafters, no one will say that Plum can't direct a smash hit.
I don't think anyone's saying that.
And they won't. I'll direct a play that will make Berry Bitty City the talk of the theater world.
Mirror, mirror, at my command. Mirror,
Tell
mirror,
me who
my
is Berry
command.
fairest
Tell
in
me
all
who
the
is
land.
very fairest in all the land. I've been to a lot of auditions in my time, and I've never had to wait this long. How long have we been here?
Oh, since before lunch. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna find out what's going on. Why are you dressed like that?
We thought we might have a better chance if we all dressed for the part.
I'm guessing you're all trying out for Snowberry?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, well, yes. And may the best girl, win. Inspired, Berrykin Bonnie. Simply inspired. Now, you are a tree in a forest.
What kind of tree? You know, am I a maple, an oak, spruce, birch fir, mulberry, hemlock, chestnut, pecan, silver fir, walnut, white fir, aspen, jeffrey pine, lodgepole pine, loblolly pine?
Give me a moment. Okay, here it is. You are a redwood. So, as a redwood, how would you, from deep within your redwood heart, from the very depths of your redwood soul, sing this note? A good start, but I'm not believing it yet. Plum? Oh, hi, Strawberry. I believe there are others in line ahead of you.
Plum,
Yes?
it's dark outside, and there are a lot of folks waiting. Do you think we might move the rest of the auditions to the morning?
Oh, goodness. Time just flies when I'm in my zone. Good idea, Strawberry. But I've got a big show to cast, so we better start early. People, all right, that's a wrap for tonight. Auditions continue first thing in the morning.
How's this, huh?
Maybe it should be somewhat sweeter.
Sweeter? Oh, well, how did Plum say she wanted it for the play?
There they are, our stars.
Hey, congrats!
Congratulations.
Thank
Very
you.
much. I'm so excited she picked me to play Snowberry. I can't believe I actually got the part. But, I'm a little kind of, nervous.
Well, Raspberry, you're gonna be fabulous. I just know it. And I'm so excited to be the Berry Mean Queen, but I'm a little nervous too. I just hope I can do it the way Plum wants it. It is I, the Berry Mean Queen.
Well, it's just supposed to be a fun show for the Berrykin kids. They'll love it no matter what. I don't know. Plum's putting a lot of pressure on us.
The Berry Mean Queen is who I am. It is I who am the Berry Mean Queen. That's me, Berry Mean Queen. I guess Plum really does want this show to be as grand as Berry Big City Theater's production.
But how will she do that? We're Berry Bitty City. All we have is a bitty stage.
Big! Think big! Curtain goes up in 1 week, people! No one should be reading their lines off their scripts anymore!
Hello, Snowberry. We're the 7 Berrykins.
Plum, your design crew is here.
At last! You 7, take 5, and memorize those lines! So, let's talk about the big tidal wave effect in Act 2.
I don't remember a tidal wave in Snowberry and the 7 Berrykins.
I don't think Berry Big City Theater had a tidal wave. Exactly! But we will. That's why our Snowberry play will be bigger and better than Berry Big City's production. I'm just wondering, why does our play have to be better and bigger, that too, than Berry Big City's? Do you want us to be the laughingstock of the theater world? And I'm the director, so I'll be the laughingest of the stock. I could see the headlines now. Berry Bitty City makes Berry Big Boo-Boo. People pull plug on Plum. Guys, work with me, please. I said the 7 Berrykins need to fly stage right to stage left, not left to right. Those launch platforms need to be built on the other side.
Flying Berrykins?
I guess another thing only our Snowberry play will have?
Listen, I'm all for dreaming big, but I'm worried Plum is dreaming too big this time.
Kind of going a little overboard.
Somewhere she'll never find her way back from.
Here comes Lemon now.
Speaking of going overboard,
Very overboard. I order you, Royal Huntsman, to leave Snowberry.
Hi, come try some coconut swirl I just made.
What would the Queen of the Kingdom want with that? Fetch me a short stack and make it snappy, or to the dungeon you'll go. Why don't you join us, Lemon? Aw, guys, don't call me Lemon. I gotta stay in character. Join you indeed. What do you take me for? I only dine with royalty, and in the whole kingdom, 'tis no one as royal than I, which means I dine alone.
lonely at the top, huh?
Forsooth, yea, and verily. Wrap those pancakes up, kind peasant. To go, I'll take them, I will. Can you not see that I, the Berry Mean Queen, am in a hurry? I'm expected at a rehearsal forthwith, or the director shall have my crown. Thank you, kind peasant. Make way.
Overboard is right.
Do you think she'll turn back into Lemon after the play?
Or will we be stuck with Berry Mean Queen forever?
Okay, try it again. Again? We're doing it till we get it right. Mirror, mirror, at my command, tell me who is Berry fairest in all the land?
Is it Princess Berrykin?
Berrykin Bloom.
Oh, wait, don't tell me. Is it Jady Bug at the post office?
No, Berrykin Bloom. We're not in Berry Bitty City right now. We're in the play Snowberry and the Seven Berrykins. And all you have to do is say your lines. Do you remember your lines?
Yes. The script.
Give him the next line, Berry Mean Queen. Snowberry? That's impossible!
Is it?
The mirror never...
Oh, yes, Miss Plum, I remember now. The mirror never sighs.
Lies. The mirror never lies.
Oh, that's it. The mirror never lies.
Yes! You got it! Let's do it again from the top. Mirror, mirror, at my command, tell me who is Berry fairest in all the land?
Snowberry.
Snowberry? That's impossible!
The mirror never cries.
Oh, dearie me! Goodness gracious, I am lost in the woods, the terrible, wearable woods, alone and frightened. It is a dark night. I am so very, very scared of the fearsome animals and wild creatures.
Come on, girl. You can do it.
It's your big scene.
Huh?
Oh, fearsome creatures! Oh, wild animals! Are you there? Somewhere? Oh, well, I can't see any wild animals at the moment, but I sure know they're here because I can just feel they are near. I can kind of, sense them. Oh, I must hide from the wild animals! Gasp! Why, here is one now! Oh, no! An opossum? I mean, a wolf? I mean, what are you supposed to be?
Cut! Raspberry, it's a ferocious tiger.
Oh, right! Well, I forgot. Without the tiger costume, I guess, I couldn't tell.
And the line before that, that's not in the script.
Well,
It just didn't feel real to my character to say there were wild animals when there wasn't. I couldn't see them. I understand.
Ta-da! We finished painting the cottage backdrop you wanted, Plum.
Great. Let's see it.
What am I looking at?
The Seven Barricans Cottage.
Well, it looks like two different buildings stuck together.
Well, I was thinking they would live in this kind of house.
And I really feel this is the sort of home that I mean, they would prefer.
So we, split the difference.
Oh. Plum, may I please speak with you about my lines in the scene with the Berry Mean Queen? I don't think they are genuine or, organic or, really true to my character. Huh? This is not how a cast behaves!
Sorry, Plum. Puppy Surya.
Plum, I'm not sure it's a good idea to sit right there.
Ah, yes. So pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Berry Mean Queen, Berry fairest in all the land. What? What's that you say? I am not the Berry fairest in all the land? Who? Whom do you speak of? Snowberry? Curses! Who goes there? Who dares?
It's Strawberry and Cherry. We were wondering if you're coming to book club?
Aren't you excited, Plum? It's your dress rehearsal.
No, I'm nervous. Raspberry didn't have time to sew all the costumes because she was too busy learning her lines. The tidal wave isn't big enough. The puppies don't look scary enough. Oh, bitterberries. They're ready. Here we go.
Once upon a time, there was a queen with a magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror, at my command, tell me who is Berry fairest in all the land.
Great effects, Plum.
My queen, you are the berry, the berry fairest in all the land.
Ah, the mirror never lies.
And all was well for the queen until one day.
Mirror, mirror, at my command, tell me who is Berry fairest in all the land.
Well, the gist of it is, there's this new kid named Snowberry, who is looking pretty fair these days.
What?
Well, did you really expect to be Berry fairest of the land forever?
So, are you saying the Snowberry is fairer than I?
Yes.
That's impossible.
The mirror never lies.
The very idea. Show me this Snowberry.
Well, okay, if you insist.
Ugh. Remove her, please. No, I need her removed from the planet.
Well, I'm just a mirror. Don't you need something like some evil huntsman or something for a job like that?
Huntsmen and poison apples couldn't do the job, so I'll have to do it myself.
Oh, my. Oh, dear. I am done for.
No, you're not, Snowberry.
Curses! It's the Seven Americans!
Oh, Plum. Here. Say hello to the director of Snowberry and the 700 Mishaps. Oh, you'll pull it together. It just got a little bit big and a little less fun.
It got a lot big and a no fun. A little play for the baby berrykins was a fun idea, but I kind of went overboard. I bet everyone is mad at me.
Oh, they aren't mad at you. They're all on stage, waiting for their next directions.
Really?
Maybe you could do a different play, something on a smaller scale, so you could have fun directing it.
You think they'd give me a second chance?
Everyone loves you, Plum. Of course.
Everyone, I have an announcement. If you're willing to help me with another play, I promise we'll do something simple and fun. Something the little berrykins will love. Oh, well, I found a story that sounds like fun. And when can we start? How about tomorrow morning?
Read us more of your story, Blueberry, please. All right, then. The big freeze lasted for many days, but finally, it seemed as if the very long winter was coming to an end. For all the wonderful things Strawberry Shortcake had done to help her neighbors, she had been elected Queen of the Spring Regatta. What's a regatta, Blueberry? It's a sailboat race. Ooh! The weather turned warm. It seemed like spring was in the air. Raspberry was planning a big fashion show to display her spring line. Okay, so the models will walk around the fabulous fountain. Oh, the fountain, the symbol for spring showers, of watering cans watering spring flowers, of snow melting to waterfalls, rivers, raindrops.
I think we get the idea.
Raspberry, I think it's a wonderful idea. Something a little different than a catwalk.
Oh, I'm so very excited. It's going to be spectacular.
I tell ya, no one in Berry Bitty City will have seen a water show like it.
It will be a great success, Berrican Bruce.
I've been planning for weeks, but only Strawberry knows about it. It's gonna be a surprise as a celebration of spring.
Say, hand me that wubsulator, would you?
Here you are there, Ed, old pal.
Uh-huh. Is that a wubsulator?
Hope so?
Now you know that it is not so. That, over there. No, to your left. Oh, never mind. I'll get it myself.
You know, Ed, I'm kind of wishing it was still winter.
You know, well, it still could be. This has been a wacky season. Back and forth, coming and going.
Oh, I miss skating around on those skatey doohickeys Blueberry made us for traveling on the icy roads.
Icy skites, Earl. She calls them icy skites.
Oh, why, yes, I suppose that is true. Well, the roads aren't frosted anymore. So, Ed, let's say we glue some ice cubes on our icy skite blades, and we could put these doohickeys to use all through the summer.
What goes? Ice cubes, all summer glue. Do you have any idea?
I know. Don't say it. Another one of my ideas that doesn't make very much sense. You need this?
No, I don't need that. The boss.
Berrican Ed, Berrican Earl, I have a surprise.
You do?
But it's for later. What is it? Now, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
Oh, yeah. I suppose that's true.
Oh, it's lovely, Raspberry.
Wait.
Oh, yes. Ooh, the crown.
I knew
though it's not the real Regatta Queen's crown, you'll have to be officially crowned by Princess Berrykin. But I wanted you to get the whole, the whole idea.
I really feel like a queen.
Mail delivery, Miss Raspberry Tort. Oh, goodness. Is that your Regatta Queen costume?
It is indeed. Didn't Raspberry do a wonderful job?
You both do Berry Bitty City justice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like your mail now as well, Miss Shortcake?
Why not?
Well, got a buzz.
Have a very nice day. Oh, wow. It's the invitation to your spring fashion show at the fountain. Thank you, Raspberry. Oh, it's beautiful. Uh-oh.
What uh-oh?
I'm sorry, Raspberry, but Berrykin Bruce planned the big water show weeks ago and wanted to keep it a surprise. Otherwise, you would have known that he wanted the same date as you.
Well, I could move my date and resend the invitations, I guess.
Let's see if we can work this out.
Well, hi, Strawberry. Hi, Raspberry.
Hello,
Berrykin
Berrykin Bruce. I wonder if you could help us, Berrykin Bruce. Raspberry sent out invitations to a fashion show she has planned around the fountain.
A fashion show. How very wonderful.
My new spring line.
And it's for the same day that you wanted to do your water show.
Shh. It's a surprise.
I know. She only told me 'cause, well, I was wondering, since no one knows about it yet, could you maybe be flexible with your date? Maybe you could put your show off one day, or have it the day before, or 2 days before, or 2 days after, or...
Am I invited?
Well, sure. Of course you're invited.
Well, I don't see why I couldn't have the water show the day after.
Oh, thank you, Berrykin Bruce. You saved my spring fashion show.
Oh, well, it's nothing. I'm glad to help. Can you fellas hold down the fort? I gotta go, do something. Real important. I'll be back in a couple hours. Sounds great, boss.
Yep, see you later.
Do you suppose it's a surprise thingamajig that he's working on?
I don't suppose, 'cause I'm not supposed to suppose. It's a surprise, Earl. That's what the boss wants. That's what he'll have.
Ooh, nicely done. Shall we try it with the music now? Oh, hi, Berrykin Bruce.
Hi, Berrykin Bruce.
Miss Tort, may I have a word?
Of course.
He seems undone, beside himself. Wonder what he's upset about.
But this is the best time for me to work out my fountain show, while all the Berrykins are down at the Berry Works. I don't want them to see the surprise.
I understand, but right now is when the light's just right for my rehearsal. And the girls were able to take some time off during lunch.
Oh, what'll I do? What'll I do?
What if you rehearsed your water show at night?
Please, not so loud. I don't want anyone else to find out about the surprise.
What surprise?
Sorry.
Did we hear someone say surprise?
Yeah. I'm doing a spring water show extravaganza.
Ooh! Don't worry. We won't breathe a word.
A spring water show extravaganza? Wow, that's neat. You forgot your lunch, boss. Wowzers. I see you got Super Bitty Aqua Berrykin Blast on your lunchbox. Maybe you'd like to switch with me sometime. I got Super Bitty Fern Tendril Frida Firefly on mine. Oh, maybe that's not such a good idea. Oh well, back to work. Oh, don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the surprise. Oh,
You know, Berrykin Bruce, Strawberry has a calendar in her cafe with all the community events. Why don't we organize a rehearsal schedule?
That's a very good idea.
There we go. Problem solved. Now the fashion show and the water show both have their own rehearsal times.
Sorry I'm late for rehearsal.
Wait, stop! Slow down!
Nice beat!
We've got you, Plum!
I liked it all the way up to that last move.
Berrykin Bruce must have been rehearsing his water show here last night. The whole place is soaking wet.
Oh, should we rehearse somewhere else?
We could, but today we need to hang the decorations.
Oh, I hope they don't get soggy.
If Berrykin Bruce is going to get the whole area soaking wet all the time, I don't know if this whole sharing the fountain thing is working for me.
Looking good, oh.
Say, it's closing time. Where's the boss?
You're right. I haven't seen him for hours.
Maybe he's working on the surprise.
Which I guess isn't so much of a surprise to you anymore, is it?
Aw, Ed, you know I can't tell. But since I know what the surprise is, maybe I should go check and see if he needs any help with it.
You do that.
Aw, Ed. Oh, help me down, Earl. I'm all tangled up in these silly decorations. I think they are quite cheerful. Oh, will you please help me down? Yes, yes, of course. Aha! Thank you. How am I supposed to practice my water show here with all these paper decorations? Maybe we could put umbrellas over them. See, you put the umbrellas up and the water doesn't, get on the decorations. I think I better go talk to Strawberry. I don't think this sharing the fountain thing is working for me. Earl, thank you. I think I can handle this myself. Okay, boss. We'll see ya later. Ugh, umbrellas.
Strawberry, we've tried.
We really have.
You know, I've been thinking, and maybe this is an idea that doesn't make very much sense, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, because sometimes the ideas that don't seem like they make very much sense end up making more sense than you think.
Tell us!
What if you combine the fountain show and the fashion show and work together?
You mean model my spring line while the water show is going on? But my fashions would get soaked.
Wait a minute. Berrykin Earl had an idea. Well, he mentioned something about umbrellas. What if your models modeled with umbrellas?
That sounds kind of fun. What a very unique idea.
Oh, the whole spring showers thing I was going for, which is why, well, it's because, that's why I wanted to do the fashion show around the fountain in the first place. Let's do it.
Great! Problem solved. Oh, Raspberry, this is going to be a wonderful spring celebration.
Wow, Lemon, you're almost done.
These are the most beautiful sails I have ever seen.
This will be the very best spring regatta ever, with the very best queen.
Evening, boss.
Evening, Ed.
Earl.
The Super Booster Juice Flow Pumperator is ready to go. This will really boost production at the Berry Works.
That's very good news. Anything wrong, boss? Well, I gotta tell you, the girls' spring fashion show is spectacular, and I was sort of hoping my water show would be spectacular too. But with the fashion show in front, I'm worried no one will even notice it.
That's rough, boss.
Gee. I wish there were just some way to make it bigger, more spectacular. Any ideas, guys?
You, want to boost the power of the water jets?
Well, yeah, that would work.
What if we hook up the Super Booster Juice Flow Pumper to the fountain controls?
That's a great idea, Ed. Let's roll her over there.
What is it, Earl?
Oh, nothing. You want to come along? No, I'll just get in the way. This'll be great. A water show that no one will ever forget. Rev her up, Ed. Wow is right. Boy, oh boy, is everyone gonna be surprised.
They're getting kind of cold, boss.
Yeah, well, let's call it a night. If I didn't know different, you might think winter's coming back.
And all that night, the fountain sprayed and sprayed, and the wind blew and blew, and it got colder and colder and colder. And the very next morning, what do you suppose had happened?
It freezed?
Exactly.
What is it, Pupcake?
Hey, what are you...
It's freezing.
No, it already froze.
That's not all that froze. I just came from the lake. It's frozen solid.
I thought it was spring. I mean, it was. But I guess it wasn't because winter is definitely back.
All those beautiful sails lemon painted for the spring regatta.
Oh, Strawberry, I wish there was a way you could still be queen.
Not on a frozen lake.
We could icy skate on the frozen lake.
I already put my icy skites away.
Oh, wow. We could just...
What was that?
Well, I was thinking of Blueberry's icy skites and... nothing.
I know that look. You were getting another of your ideas.
You mean one of my ideas that doesn't make very much sense?
Listen to me, Earl, old buddy. Don't listen to me. I mean, don't listen to all those times I said your ideas were silly. Just forget them. I'm sorry I said them. Your ideas are very good and should be said.
If you have an idea, Berry and Earl, we'd love to hear it. Really.
Yeah, like you said, Strawberry. Sometimes the ideas that don't seem like they make very much sense end up being the best. Like, Earl, didn't you have the umbrella idea that saved the show? When there was a show?
Well, my idea is, on the lake, on the ice, we could do it all. Kind of, I don't know, a winter ice skating fashion show thingy?
Hey! An ice show! A fashion show on ice!
What's this mountain in the middle? Whipped cream. The frozen fountain. I thought maybe put it out there, right on the ice. Kind of like a
centerpiece. An ice sculpture, right in the middle of the... It'd be beautiful!
We'll just slide it over, sculpt it a bit. It'll be spectacular.
Hey, yeah! Great idea! Ooh, I could turn my fabulous spring fashions into ice fashions. I can donate all the winter fashions you helped me make for my Icy Skites commercial. Wow! It'll totally work! Fantastic! This is gonna be great!
But the regatta. The boats.
Yeah, there's no way to sail our boats on the ice.
No, there's a way. If we borrow some of your icy skites.
Oh, like how Berry King Bruce and I cleverly combined our shows, we could also combine the regatta. I could write this song all by myself, sing it solo with no one else, but that would be lonely, it's true. Everything is better with you. I could be alone all day, by myself in the cafe. It doesn't matter what I do, everything is better with you. Everything is better with you. And so, the very long winter had come and gone and come back again. This time, no one knew how long it would stay. But this time, it didn't matter. Everyone had found that wintertime or springtime, they could always find a way to have fun together. That in Berry Bitty City, every season had its own very big possibilities. Strawberry Shortcake! Our new very best princess! Yay! For Strawberry Shortcake!
Thank you, everyone. But I must admit, I'm not sure what a Berry Fest princess does.
You've got to judge the flower show! Don't forget the honey tasting!
Oh, I have to judge a flower show? I'll be sure not to forget the honey. Got it.
Right the carriages! And twirl the Berry Fest princess baton!
Really? I have to twirl the Berry Fest princess baton? I'd better practice.
Climb the buffet!
Right, the buffet.
Sample the cobbler!
Cobbler?
And ask the blick!
Blurkles!
Handle the wings! Spaghetti! Oh, and the buffet!
Before, after... I'm sorry, but I still don't know what my duties are.
It's quite simple, actually. Princess Berry King's Bitty Book of Berry Fest Princess Duty says the princess shall preside over the festivities of Berry Fest. Especially the parade must be the very best.
What does that mean exactly?
It means you're responsible for getting everything ready.
Wait, please. This is a great honor, but I'm not sure I know how to put on a parade.
Oh, of course. How silly of me. Here's the things to do list.
Thank you. This doesn't look so bad. Oh, galloping grape leaves. This is a lot to do, Custard. Oh, how am I going to get it all done? What would a leader do? I know. She would give tasks to the members of her team. But who's my team? My friends, of course. And you know, Custard, they've already said they want to help me. Now, all I have to do is assign some of these tasks. Hello, Blueberry. Hi, Lemon. Oh, Plum, my friend. Would you be able to help me with the parade, please, Orange? could you please help me with something?
We'd love to!
No, I knew they'd help me. See you later, Custard. Hi, Orange. I'm on my way to plan the buffet, but I thought I'd stop by to see how the garland is. Huh? What are you doing?
I'm sorting these nut pieces for the squirrels. The real nuts got mixed in with the metal nuts. I want everything in my store organized so I can focus on making the garland like you asked.
Maybe sorting nuts should wait till after the parade. I'd be happy to help you then.
When the box said mixed nuts, they weren't kidding. And just when I have so much work on my hands.
You know that garland is very important to the parade.
Oh no, look at the time. I'm late to pick up the petals for my garlands. Strawberry, could you watch my store for just a few minutes?
Sure, Orange. Go ahead.
Oh, and if you're bored, feel free to sort the nuts.
Oh, well.
Hi, Strawberry. Where's Orange?
Oh, she just ran off on an errand. Say, am I glad to see you, Plum. Have you finished the berrykin dance for after the parade?
Not yet, but I've decided that Orange and I should perform the Berry Bitty Bunny Hop during the parade.
But the berrykins have to...
Since Orange isn't here, I need you to try out some steps with me.
I'd love to help, Plum, but I'm actually in the middle of a sorting project for Orange.
Oh, that's okay. You can keep sorting while you hop. Come on, Strawberry. Now left, right, left, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to know? Come on in, Blueberry. We're trying out my parade dance. What do you think? Well, it certainly looks hoppy.
Speaking of parade, how is the parade route coming along?
It isn't. I looked everywhere for my Berrymatic 3000 writing pen with low-flow ink. Then I remembered somebody borrowed it. Oops. That's right. I think I left it in my bedroom somewhere.
I'm sure that Plum is sorry, Blueberry.
Well, I had to make do with a common, ordinary, everyday pencil. So this just isn't as nice as I'd like it to be. I'd like you to look over the map route and see if it looks too long.
I'm a bit busy right now helping Orange and Plum. Could you please come by the cafe in an hour and I'll look at it then?
It'll only take a second or a minute, depending on your speed reading ability.
All right.
Do I want to know? That's what I said. My nut! My map! My!
Oh, I'm sorry, girls, but I'm swamped with projects for this parade. Perhaps I can come back later and help all of you. Or better still, perhaps you three could help each other.
Sorry, I'm in over my head. I have this entire map to read you, in pen. And my dance has a hippity right where there should be a hop. And these flowers aren't going to string themselves.
All right. Raspberry?
Oh, hi, Strawberry. What's going on?
Well, I know you're already helping me on the float, but would you also be able to make me a gown? Please?
Oh, don't be silly. Of course. I'll design it as soon as I finish these wonderful wings for the butterfly float.
Oh, at last, someone is helping me. Thank you.
Hi, Strawberry. Hi, Raspberry. Oh, hi, Lemon.
Say, Lemon, could I please hear the music you picked for the parade?
That's what I came to talk to you about. Wow, is that the butterfly wing I'll be standing next to?
Sure is. You want to hold it?
Of course!
See? A perfect match.
That looks great, girls. But could we please focus on our parade tasks?
Say, do you know what would really make this wing spectacular? Rhinestones! I've got a rhinestone fastener at home. I'll just add some sparkles to this, and it'll be much more springtime paradier. Oh, but wait, the wings are supposed to look exactly the same.
I'm sorry Lemon decided to change your design.
Oh, no. She's so right. They should be sparklier. Hey, you know, I'm gonna add a little bit of glitter glue to my wing, too. Or maybe a lot.
Yes, sparkles would be nice. But don't we have more important things to do right now, Raspberry? Like for the parade?
Oh, no, but making the wings more sparkly is helping the parade.
Right. Then maybe you and Lemon could decorate the wings together. You know, help each other. Speed things up.
Well, since you're here, you could help me. You know, speed things up.
I apologize, Raspberry, but I just can't right now. I have a dozen unfinished things to do. Thanks for all your hard work on the float. Gotta go, bye! I've tried to be a good leader, Custard, but things haven't gone well. I assigned tasks to my friends and then followed up with them and motivated them, but somehow nothing got finished, Custard. Custard? That's exactly right. You got distracted by something, and so did my friends. It's easy to do. I just wish they could be more helpful to each other. It seems like everybody is so stressed. And I don't know how I'm supposed to do each and everything on this list, right down to the last task. Huh? What's this, Custard? Oh, did you find something? Oh, it's the very last task. Oh no, not another one. It says, I wrote this so fast, I put this task last. But it's rule number 1, make the parade fun. Everyone knows that. No, wait. That's what I'm doing wrong. I've assigned so many tasks that no one is having fun. Maybe I'm expecting too much of everyone. From now on, I'll just have to work harder.
We like what we do and do what we like. Don't we have a very nice life? Grab some fruit, have some fun, wait till the work is done. It's time to celebrate, laugh and sing. There's magic in the air. We are the Berry Kids.
Decorate carriage. Check. Plan menu. Check. Baton twirling. Yep. Working on it.
Strawberry,
Huh?
I know it's getting late, but this is all the garland I've gotten done so far.
Oh, that's fine, Orange. Don't worry. Leave this here and I'll take care of the rest. Thank you very much. Oh, and Orange, keep smiling.
Okay.
Look, Strawberry, I changed the parade route again. I like this one much better. What do you think?
Oh, just 1 second, Blueberry.
Wait, these posts are in the wrong place. That's the old route. This is the new route.
If I'd gotten your map sooner, Blueberry, we could have changed things. But no time now. We'll have to go with your old route.
But I did this one in ink.
Oh, don't be upset. I'll try and move the posts. I want you to be happy.
Hey, Blueberry, check out my bunny hop. I made it way better. That's the 5th time you've made it better, Plum. Hey, Strawberry, which of our wings looks prettier?
Girls, this is a parade, not a competition. It's supposed to be fun. They both look fine.
See? She likes mine best. Not in a billion trillion years.
Look, Strawberry! I had to make more garland because Blueberry tells me the parade route is now longer.
What are we supposed to decorate with that? A shoebox?
At least I'm doing something useful.
Can somebody help me, please?
Dancing is useful.
Not when it's too hard to do. I can't possibly learn your new double hoppity in time.
It isn't my fault that Lemon took so long choosing the music. Hey, you're hopping on my map! Huh? Whoa. Would you mind keeping that thing out of my face? Yours is a monstrosity. My map is ruined. Hopping is silly. You're lucky all you have to do is garland.
No.
This is no fun. So there!
Somebody? I gave them so much work, they've forgotten how to be nice to one another. Well, at least one of them has come back to help me.
Strawberry, I'm not good with the needle and thread, and this needs some beads. I'll be back in 10 minutes to pick it up. Gotta go. So behind on the music.
Galloping gooseberries!
No princess! She can't be found.
Have you seen Strawberry? No, but I found her baton in the cafe.
She's not in any of the shops.
And we've looked everywhere.
What if she quit?
Why would anyone give up being the Berryfest princess?
Well, she did mention having a lot of tasks.
Well, I did my task. Sorta.
Yeah, I kinda let her down too, I guess.
She asked me to do just one little thing, and I just kept asking her to help me. And I didn't even say please. Girls, I think we all got so wrapped up in our little projects and what we needed that we didn't even pay attention to what Strawberry needed.
No wonder she took off. If I was her, I'd quit too.
I was so selfish. She kept asking us to help each other, and instead we were just rude to each other.
I was mean, and she only asked us to do one little thing, and I messed it up with my rhinestones. No, it was all me with my silly glitter, trying to have the best wing. Why didn't we just help each other out like she asked?
Here, please take my hanky.
Thank you.
We're all to blame. And after Strawberry worked so hard. What a great leader. Never complained.
Always polite.
Heart of gold. And she cared so much about us having fun.
And now she's left us.
Can someone help me down?
I can still hear her pleading voice in my memory. Please? Wait, that voice is real. Look, up there. Hey, over here. Whoa, we've just got to save her. Come on, everyone. Grab that garland, please. Oh, I'll take this wing. Follow me. I'll pick a route through the daisies. What's so funny, Strawberry?
I'll tell you when we get down.
Grab and pull, please. Gather round. Grab and pull, please. Pull her down. Grab and pull. To the ground. Grab and pull. Safe and sound. Now, why were you grinning up there, Strawberry?
Well, high on that branch, I watched you all march here to my rescue. I wish you could have seen it. Marching and singing and carrying garlands. It looked like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Once we worked together and were nice to each other.
Girls, I was worried for a minute we wouldn't have a parade, but you just gave me the best parade ever.
We did? We did! No. Let's be clear about this. Strawberry, it was you who made this parade happen. You never gave up, even when no one was helpful. And we all thank you from the very bottom of our hearts.
Oh, you're making me feel like a real princess.
And so the long winter continued. Inside, everything was warm and cozy. But outside, it was... A question? Did you really write this story your whole self, Blueberry? Yes, I really wrote it all by myself. I like it. Why, thank you. You're welcome, Blueberry. Where was I? Oh, yes. Inside, everything was warm and cozy. But outside, it wasn't cozy at all. All the roads around Berry Bitty City were covered in ice, and a cold wind was blowing.
Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. This is really too much.
Postmaster Bumblebee, there you are. We thought we'd lost you.
I thought I'd lost me too. And I almost lost the mail in that wind. Oh, that's it. I'm restricting all deliveries until this windstorm dies down.
Hot honey chocolate for all our brave postal bees.
Chocolate.
We'll just stay cozy in here. I've heard it's going to get worse.
A person would have to be really misguided to go out in weather like that.
Blueberry! Anything in the mail for me? Has it arrived? Is it here? Where is it?
Sorry, Blueberry. All postal service is suspended due to the windstorm.
The roads are iced over due to the frost, so no mail truck deliveries either.
Oh. Here. What were you expecting, Blueberry? Oh, the next segment of the latest Patty Persimmon mystery.
The case of the missing mangoes?
That was last month. This one is called Tennis Caper, anyone? Someone is cutting holes in the Toadstool Tennis Club's rackets and sabotaging the tennis tournament. I simply have to find out who's doing it and why they're doing it. It's outrageous!
Well, that's an intriguing riddle, but I'm afraid you'll have to wait to find out who done it. Your package must be stuck at the branch in Berry Bitty Dale.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Refill?
No, thank you, Orange. I better get home before this wind gets worse.
Well, be careful out there.
I will.
Blueberry is usually a very patient, even-tempered person. But if there is anything she is not patient about, it's getting to the bottom of a mystery.
Bosley Bookworm, are you all right? Where are you?
Caught in some sort of net.
Net?
Blueberry?
Bosley, how'd you get in there?
The door. The wind blew. And, oh, I'm sorry, Blueberry. I think I've wrecked your racket.
Oh, don't worry. This is a really old tennis racket. I was going to throw it away, but I kept thinking I might find something useful to do with it. Oh, if only it could somehow get me to Berry Bitty Dale. My Patty Persimmon is stuck there at the main post office. The butterfly bus is grounded, and...
Oh, that racket won't help you. What you need are some ice skates. I heard the roads were frozen over.
I don't have any ice skates, but maybe I could make some.
Oh, but even if those work, Berry Bitty Dale is a long way to ice skate.
What is it, Custard? That looked like... no, it couldn't have been. Could it? Nah.
Those are amazing.
Did you get it?
I am happy to report success! A Patty Persimmon mystery. Tennis caper, anyone? Part 3. Oh, who could that be?
Hi, Blueberry.
Where are they? Let me see them.
Where'd you get them?
Whoa, whoa! See what? Get what?
Your flying ice boots.
Flying ice boots?
I saw you fly down the road a couple of hours ago. It was great. Where'd you get those things?
These? I made them out of an old tennis racket. I call them icy skites.
Icy skites?
Yeah, like skating on ice skates and flying a kite. Icy skites.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
So inventive.
Can you make me a pair with a butterfly, too?
Oh, me too. I like body.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Well, sure, I guess. I'll need some old tennis rackets and some butterflies and, Oh, yeah, get that!
We're on it.
forget your matching butterfly.
Yay! Can't wait to get out there.
All done?
Never thought I'd be in the ice skate butterfly parasailing business.
Well, you know what they say. You never know what you might be good at until you try.
Well, now that everyone in Berry Bitty City has a set of icy skates, I can get back to my mystery novel. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, about to see who's sabotaging the tennis tournament. I wonder if it's the ball boy. Oh, I lost my place. Hello, Blueberry's Bookshop. Blueberry Muffin speaking.
Miss Muffin? This is Ladybug Lois of Berry Bitty Dale Berry Sporty Sports Store. My, has it ever been a mystery tracking you down?
At least one mystery was solved.
I finally mentioned to our postmaster that I saw you fly by on those incredibly wonderful magical skate boots of yours.
My skates? Icy skates? Well, how can I help you, Lois?
Well, I have an idea that you just might find very interesting.
I'm interested already.
Is it a book order?
An entirely different type of order altogether. The sporting goods store in Berry Bitty Dale wants to manufacture and sell my icy skates.
Well, that's wonderful. Isn't it?
But that's not all. They want me to design a matching outfit to go with the icy skates.
Well, that's wonderful too. Isn't it?
But that's not all. They want me to make a commercial for their store website with a jingle and a dance.
Is all that wonderful?
I don't know. I can write a commercial, but design clothes, make a video, write music? I don't know if I'm good at those things.
Well, you won't know if you're good at those things unless you try. And you could always ask for help.
That's true. I think it would be so much fun.
Then what's to stop you? Icy skate on.
And so, Blueberry decided that she'd give it a try. I want some icy skates. Can you make me some? Yeah, I want them. Blueberry? Did you make the commercial, Blueberry? If you will all please settle down, we'll find out. So, Blueberry asked her friends for help. She asked Raspberry for advice on fashion design because Raspberry was an expert. I like the colors, but I was thinking something more like this. Well, I think for your icy skate outfit, this might be better. Well, thank you, Raspberry. I'll think it over. That was a very lovely dance you made up.
So, you're all set then?
Well, I'm gonna think about it. I might want to do something a little, sportier?
Well, I think what they're probably looking for is a more classic figure skating ballet dance.
You may be right. I'll think it over. But all your tips about moving to the music and planning the moves ahead of time really helped. What about this? It's very glamorous, Lemon. Or did you like my spiky design better? I like them both. I know. They're both my favorite, too. Oh, I forgot about Plum's choreography. She said you're going with the classic ballet theme? I am? So maybe we should do a ballet bun. Do you mind if I think this all over? I love all your ideas, but I may want to go in a different direction. I bet you'll go with the ballet bun, or maybe the spikes. I'll let you know, but thank you so much for all your help, Lemon. I never would have known how to get my hair into any style without your guidance.
you like?
Oh, girls, that was a beautiful melody.
Raspberry told us you're going with a classic ballet theme.
Well, no. I actually hadn't decided yet what I'm going with for my commercial.
Oh, so are you still working it out?
Well...
Oh, I forgot my lyric pages. Be right back.
Are you worried about something, Blueberry?
Oh, Strawberry. Everyone helped show me how to do some of the things they're really good at, and they all have lots of ideas for me. But I'm kind of having fun thinking up some ideas on my own.
Then you should. Everyone will understand.
Are you sure? You don't think they'll mind if I go my own direction?
Of course they won't mind.
So I designed this very big, fabulously flowing gown for her commercial, and she isn't going to use it.
Well, I choreographed a very graceful ice and butterfly dance that she isn't using either.
But you are the dance expert, Plum, and you, Raspberry, are the fashion expert. It just doesn't make sense that she wouldn't be using your ideas. She should stick to what she does best, writing. What if her commercial is an embarrassment? We wouldn't want that to happen to her. What if Berry Bitty Dale Sporty Sports Store doesn't like the commercial, and then they wouldn't want her icy skates, and then...
Hi, Strawberry.
Hi, Strawberry.
Hello. Have you been helping Blueberry with her commercial?
Well, she did ask for help, or advice, or, but
It doesn't seem like she needs our help after all.
it seems like she's gonna do the whole thing by herself, with her own ideas.
But that's okay, right? I mean, just because you're all good at something doesn't mean Blueberry can't be good at it too.
Well, it is her commercial.
It's nice that she asked for help, and nice that we helped her. But that doesn't mean she has to do what we all think.
No, that's true.
Well, I hope it turns out okay.
However it turns out, I think we should give her our support.
Okay, and action. Woo! Wait, this is some great action footage. This is good. Keep going. Here's my jingle. I know it's not exactly what you girls had in mind, but I think it goes better with the action sports feel of the commercial.
What tune do we play this to?
Well, I don't know how to write notes like Cherry. I can only hum what I had in mind.
That's okay. Why don't you hum the melody and I'll write down the notes?
That'll work. Good idea, Cherry.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's it. That's great. Just do your thing and smile. Big smiles, please, everyone. This is great. Perfect. Oh, I'm just so worried for her. Huh? I said, I'm worried for her. Oh, I know. She's never done fashions and all the rest.
I heard she didn't even use Cherry's lyrics for the jingle. And Cherry's a super pop star.
Can you believe it? What do we say when we've seen it? What if I can't fake a smile? What if I hurt her feelings?
Ah, poor Blueberry. Hopefully there'll be enough time to redo the commercial before, it gets out there.
We'll help her redo it.
Evening, girls.
Oh, I can't wait to see the commercial.
I'm in it. Can you believe it, girls? JD Bug from the post office is gonna be a star.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming to see a pre-screening of my Icy Skites commercial. I hope you like it. I got a lot of help from my friends on this, so I wanted to tell you all how grateful I am. My commercial wouldn't have been possible without my friends' expert know-how. But she didn't use her ideas. Shh. Okay, well, here goes. Berk and Bruce, could you please start the film? Bitty Dale Berry Sporty Sports has icy skates now!
Oh, it's me! Did you see me?
Did you see that great hairstyle? She did it! She really pulled it off! Did you see that? Her dance was great. It went much better with the overall commercial than a ballet would have.
She's really multi-talented.
I knew it would be great. So did I. So, do you think you might design more fabulous fashions, Blueberry? And you are really good at choreography. And the jingle was great. Think you'll do some more songwriting next? You know what I'm gonna do next? I'm going to go home and find out who is trying to sabotage the tennis tournament in my Patty Persimmon mystery once and for all.
There's yours. Now, don't crowd. There's plenty for everyone. Blueberry, they're selling like hotcakes. The hottest item I've had since glow-in-the-dark croquet balls.
That's fantastic. I'm so glad the commercial worked out.
Is this the book we're reading for the next book club?
Mm-hmm. How come it doesn't have a cover?
Gallopin' Gooseberries! The Long Winter Mystery by Blueberry Muffin? Really?
You wrote a whole mystery book? It's a work in progress. I was so disappointed that I guessed the culprit so early on in my Patty Persimmon mystery. It was the ball boy all along. That I thought I could write a better mystery than this. So, I was wondering if you could do me a favor and read it and help me make improvements? You want us to help you with writing? But you're the best, Blueberry. I mean, you're the expert. But you're all good writers, too. And readers. So your opinions would be very valuable to me.
Oh, of course we'll tell you what we think.
Oh, look! You dedicated your book to us, Blueberry.
Thank you, Blueberry! Did you really write a mystery, Blueberry? I did, but it's a little scary, so you'll have to read it when you're older. Do you think I could write a mystery, Blueberry? The only way to find out is to try. Read us more of your story, Blueberry, please! All right, then. The big freeze lasted for many days, but finally, it seemed as if the very long winter was coming to an end. For all the wonderful things Strawberry Shortcake had done to help her neighbors, she had been elected Queen of the Spring Regatta. What's a regatta, Blueberry? It's a sailboat race. Ooh! The weather turned warm. It seemed like spring was in the air. Raspberry was planning a big fashion show to display her spring line. Okay, so the models will walk around the fabulous fountain. Oh, the fountain, the symbol for spring showers, of watering cans watering spring flowers, of snow melting to waterfalls, rivers, raindrops.
I think we get the idea.
Raspberry, I think it's a wonderful idea. Something a little different than a catwalk.
Oh, I'm so very excited. It's going to be spectacular.
I tell ya, no one in Berry Bitty City will have seen a water show like it.
It will be a great success, Barrican Bruce.
I've been planning for weeks, but only Strawberry knows about it. It's gonna be a surprise as a celebration of spring.
I say, hand me that wubsulator, would you?
Here you are there, Ed, old pal.
Uh-huh. Is that a wubsulator?
Hope so?
Now you know that it is not so. That, over there. Now, to your left. Oh, never mind. I'll get it myself.
You know, Ed, I'm kind of wishing it was still winter.
You know, well, it still could be. This has been a wacky season. Back and forth, coming and going.
Oh, I miss skating around on those skatey doohickeys Blueberry made us for traveling on the icy roads.
Icy skites, Earl. She calls them icy skites.
Oh, why, yes, I suppose that is true. Well, the roads aren't frosted anymore, so Ed, let's say we glue some ice cubes on our icy skite blades, and we can put these doohickeys to use all through the summer.
What goes? Ice cubes, all summer glue. Do you have any idea?
I know. Don't say it. Another one of my ideas that doesn't make very much sense. You need this?
No, I don't need that. The boss.
Barrican Ed, Barrican Earl, I have a surprise.
You do?
But it's for later. What is it? Now, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it? Oh, yeah. I suppose that's true.
Oh, it's lovely, Raspberry.
Wait.
Oh, yes. Ooh, the crown.
I know it's not the real Regatta Queen's crown. You'll have to be officially crowned by Princess Berrykin. But I wanted you to get the whole, the whole idea.
I really feel like a queen.
Mail delivery, Miss Raspberry Tort. Oh, goodness. Is that your Regatta Queen costume?
It is indeed. Didn't Raspberry do a wonderful job?
You both do Berry Bitty City justice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like your mail now as well, Miss Shortcake?
Why not?
Well, got a buzz.
Have a very nice day. Oh, wow. It's the invitation to your spring fashion show at the fountain. Thank you, Raspberry. Oh, it's beautiful. Uh-oh.
What uh-oh?
I'm sorry, Raspberry, but Berrykin Bruce planned the big water show weeks ago and wanted to keep it a surprise. Otherwise, you would have known that he wanted the same date as you.
Well, I could move my date and resend the invitations, I guess.
Let's see if we can work this out.
Well, hi, Strawberry. Hi, Raspberry.
Hello, Berrykin Bruce. I wonder if you could help us, Berrykin Bruce. Raspberry sent out invitations to a fashion show she has planned around the fountain.
A fashion show? How very wonderful.
My new spring line.
And it's for the same day that you wanted to do your water show.
Shh! It's a surprise.
I know. She only told me 'cause, well, I was wondering, since no one knows about it yet, could you maybe be flexible with your date? Maybe you could put your show off one day, or have it the day before, or 2 days before, or 2 days after, or...
Am I invited?
Well, sure. Of course you're invited.
Well, I don't see why I couldn't have the water show the day after.
Oh, thank you, Berrykin Bruce. You saved my spring fashion show.
Well, it's nothing. I'm glad to help. Can you fellas hold down the fort? I gotta go, do something. Real important. I'll be back in a couple hours. Sounds great, boss.
Yep, see you later.
Do you suppose it's a surprise thingamajig that he's working on?
I don't suppose, because I'm not supposed to suppose. It's a surprise, Earl. That's what the boss wants. That's what he'll have.
Ooh, nicely done. Shall we try it with the music now? Oh, hi, Berrykin Bruce.
Hi, Berrykin Bruce.
Miss Tort, may I have a word?
Of course. He seems undone, beside himself. Wonder what he's upset about.
But this is the best time for me to work out my fountain show, while all the Berrykins are down at the Berry Works. I don't want them to see the surprise.
I understand, but right now is when the light's just right for my rehearsal. And the girls were able to take some time off during lunch.
Oh, what'll I do? What'll I do?
What if you rehearsed your water show at night?
Please, not so loud. I don't want anyone else to find out about the surprise.
What surprise? Sorry. Did we hear someone say surprise?
Yeah. I'm doing a spring water show extravaganza.
Ooh! Don't worry. We won't breathe a word.
A spring water show extravaganza? Wow, that's neat. You forgot your lunch, boss. Wowzers. I see you got Super Bitty Aqua Berrykin Blast on your lunchbox. Maybe you'd like to switch with me sometime. I got Super Bitty Fern Tendril Frida Firefly on mine. Oh, maybe that's not such a good idea. Oh well, back to work. Oh, don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the surprise. Oh.
You know, Berrykin Bruce, Strawberry has a calendar in her cafe with all the community events. Why don't we organize a rehearsal schedule?
That's a very good idea.
There we go. Problem solved. Now the fashion show and the water show both have their own rehearsal times.
Sorry I'm late for rehearsal. Wait, stop! Slow down! Nice beat! We've got you, Plum. I liked it all the way up to that last move. Berrykin Bruce must have been rehearsing his water show here last night. The whole place is soaking wet. Oh, should we rehearse somewhere else? We could, but today we need to hang the decorations.
Oh, I hope they don't get soggy.
If Berrykin Bruce is going to get the whole area soaking wet all the time, I don't know if this whole sharing the fountain thing is working for me.
Looking good-o.
Say, it's closing time. Where's the boss?
You're right. I haven't seen him for hours.
Maybe he's working on the surprise.
Which I guess isn't so much of a surprise to you anymore, is it?
Aw, Ed, you know I can't tell. But since I know what the surprise is, maybe I should go check and see if he needs any help with it.
You do that.
Aw, Ed. Oh, help me down, Earl. I'm all tangled up in these silly decorations. I think they are quite cheerful. Oh, just, will you please help me down? Oh, yes, yes, of course. Aha! Thank you. How am I supposed to practice my water show here with all these paper decorations? Maybe we could put umbrellas over them. See, you put the umbrellas up and the water doesn't, get on the decorations. I think I better go talk to Strawberry. I don't think this sharing the fountain thing is working for me. Earl, thank you. I think I can handle this myself. Okay, boss. We'll see you later. Ugh, umbrellas.
Strawberry, we've tried.
We really have.
You know, I've been thinking, and maybe this is an idea that doesn't make very much sense, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, because sometimes the ideas that don't seem like they make very much sense end up making more sense than you think.
Tell us!
What if you combine the fountain show and the fashion show and work together?
You mean model my spring line while the water show is going on? But my fashions would get soaked.
Wait a minute. Berrykin Earl had an idea. Well, he mentioned something about umbrellas. what if your models modeled with umbrellas?
That sounds kind of fun. What a very unique idea.
Oh, the whole spring showers thing I was going for, which is why, well, it's because, that's why I wanted to do the fashion show around the fountain in the first place. Let's do it.
Great! Problem solved. Oh, Raspberry, this is going to be a wonderful spring celebration.
Wow, Lemon, you're almost done.
These are the most beautiful sails I have ever seen.
This will be the very best spring regatta ever, with the very best queen.
Evening, boss.
Evening, Ed. Earl.
The Super Booster Juice Flow Pumperator is ready to go. This will really boost production at the Berry Works.
That's very good news. Anything wrong, boss? Well, I gotta tell you, the girls' spring fashion show is spectacular, and I was sort of hoping my water show would be spectacular too. But with the fashion show in front, I'm worried no one will even notice it.
That's rough, boss.
I wish there were just some way to make it bigger, more spectacular. Any ideas, guys?
You, want to boost the power of the water jets?
Well, yeah, that would work.
What if we hook up the Super Booster Juice Flow Pumper to the fountain controls?
That's a great idea, Ed. Let's roll her over there.
What is it, Earl?
Oh, nothing. You want to come along? No, I'll just get in the way. This'll be great. A water show that no one will ever forget. Rev her up, Ed. Wow is right. Boy, oh boy, is everyone gonna be surprised.
They're getting kind of cold, boss.
Yeah, well, let's call it a night. If I didn't know different, you might think winter's coming back.
And all that night, the fountain sprayed and sprayed, and the wind blew and blew, and it got colder and colder and colder. And the very next morning, what do you suppose had happened?
It freezed?
Exactly.
What is it, Pupcake?
Hey, what are you...
It's freezing.
No, it already froze.
That's not all that froze. I just came from the lake. It's frozen solid.
Huh? I thought it was spring. I mean, it was. But I guess it wasn't because winter is definitely back.
All those beautiful sails Lemon painted for the spring regatta.
Oh, Strawberry, I wish there was a way you could still be queen.
Not on a frozen lake.
We could icy skate on the frozen lake.
I already put my icy skites away.
Oh, wow. We could just...
What was that?
Well, I was thinking of Blueberry's icy skites and... nothing. Nothing.
I know that look. You were getting another of your ideas.
You mean one of my ideas that doesn't make very much sense?
Listen to me, Earl, old buddy. Don't listen to me. I mean, don't listen to all those times I said your ideas were silly. Just forget them. I'm sorry I said them. Your ideas are very good and should be said.
If you have an idea, Berry and Earl, we'd love to hear it. Really.
Yeah, like you said, Strawberry. Sometimes the ideas that don't seem like they make very much sense end up being the best. Like, Earl, didn't you have the umbrella idea that saved the show? When there was a show?
Well, my idea is, on the lake, on the ice, we could do it all. Kind of, I don't know, winter ice skating fashion show thingy?
Hey! An ice show! A fashion show on ice!
What's this mountain in the middle? Whipped cream. The frozen fountain. I thought maybe put it out there, right on the ice. Kind of like a
centerpiece. An ice sculpture, right in the middle of the... It'd be beautiful!
We'll just slide it over, sculpt it a bit. It'll be spectacular.
Hey, yeah! Great idea! Ooh, I could turn my fabulous spring fashions into ice fashions. I can donate all the winter fashions you helped me make for my Icy Skites commercial. Wow! It'll totally work! Fantastic! Oh, this is gonna be great!
But the regatta. The boats.
Yeah, there's no way to sail our boats on the ice.
No, there's a way. If we borrow some of your icy skites.
Oh, like how Berry and Bruce and I cleverly combined our shows, we could also combine the regatta. I could write this song all by myself, sing it solo with no one else, but that would be lonely, it's true. Everything is better with you. I could be alone all day, by myself in the cafe. It doesn't matter what I do, everything is better with you. Everything is better with you. And so, the very long winter had come and gone and come back again. This time, no one knew how long it would stay. But this time, it didn't matter. Everyone had found that wintertime or springtime, they could always find a way to have fun together. That in Berry Bitty City, every season had its own very big possibilities.